The drive-in movie theater is an iconic part of American culture, especially during its golden era from the 1940s to the 1960s. While the craze has died down in recent decades, drive-ins have left a unique mark on US pop culture. Here are 10 fascinating and quirky facts about the drive-in movie craze that may surprise you. 1. The first drive-in was in a backyard. The very first drive-in theater was created by Richard Hollingshead in 1933 in Camden, New Jersey. Hollingshead set up a projector on his car's hood and hung a sheet in his backyard for a makeshift screen, testing the concept of outdoor movies from cars. 2. They were once called passion pits. Drive-ins gained a cheeky reputation, especially with teenagers. Since cars provided privacy, the theaters became known as passion pits, where couples could get cozy. Many parents were wary of letting their teens head to the drive-in alone. 3. There were over 4,000 drive-ins by the late 1950s. The popularity of drive-in theaters skyrocketed, peaking at over 4,000 locations in the late 1950s. This explosion in numbers made drive-ins a staple of American entertainment, often rivaling indoor theaters in popularity. 4. They featured more than just movies. Drive-ins offered a unique experience with much more than just films. Many locations had playgrounds, miniature golf courses, arcades, and even swimming pools. The drive-in was a whole evening out for families, combining movies with all kinds of activities. 5. Drive-in audio evolved dramatically. In the early days, audio was provided by speakers mounted on poles, which you'd hang on your car window. In the 1970s, theaters began broadcasting audio through FM radio, allowing audiences to tune in on their car radios, a practice still used by the few drive-ins operating today. 6. They were cheap to build and run. Drive-ins were far cheaper to build than indoor theaters. They needed only a projector, a large screen, and an open plot of land. The low cost and accessibility contributed to the boom of drive-ins across the country. 7. They struggled during daylight saving time. Daylight saving time, introduced during World War II and later made permanent in the 1960s, was a problem for drive-ins. Longer daylight hours meant movies couldn't start until later in the evening, leading to reduced operating hours. 8. Drive-ins were advertised as family-friendly. Drive-ins often promoted themselves as family-friendly venues. Parents could bring kids along without the worry of disturbing others, and children could play in the playground or even fall asleep in the car as the evening went on. 9. The decline was due to multiple factors. By the 1980s, drive-ins faced tough competition from multiplex cinemas, cable TV, and home video. Land costs also rose, making it more profitable to develop drive-in plots for other uses, like shopping centers or apartments. 10. A comeback during COVID-19. Drive-ins saw a resurgence in popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic as people looked for socially distanced ways to gather. Many theaters across the US reopened or improvised by screening films in parking lots, bringing back some nostalgia for the classic drive-in experience. The drive-in movie craze may have come and gone, but it holds a cherished place in US history as a symbol of American ingenuity, entertainment, and the magic of watching movies under the stars.